I hadn't talked to Trinity since the metal box. I didn't know if she was mad or scared or both. I didn't know if I was. But then she called. It was late. Her voice was very shaky, low, like she knew she was being listened to almost. She didn't say hi, didn't ask how I was or anything. She just said, they know about Adak. I was confused, but I asked who's they, but she never answered. She just said something like, listen, they might bring up the plane crash, but... And then she shifted, and suddenly she was whispering. She said, if anything happens, don't trust. And then it was static. The line went completely silent. What the fuck is happening? What sort of game is she playing? I gotta go find her. The detectives were already there when I arrived. They asked if I was her boyfriend, and I said no, that we were just co-workers. So then they asked why I was there. But before I could answer, he could end. Monte's father. He called me, he said, pointing to me. He's the one who heard from her last. We were sitting in her apartment, or what was left of it. Books knocked over, lamp shattered, a blood smear by the bathroom door. One of the detectives said they were going to widen the search. Then another officer burst into the room. We just got a report, he said. Something strange by the Midtown Bridge. The room fell quiet. One of the detectives started grabbing his coat, and then the father asked, what kind of strange? I remember the officer paused, looked at me, and said, might be someone in the water. I went to the morgue with her father. They found her in the river, and they said they needed someone to confirm her identity. Monte's father thanked me for tagging along. He said, you know Monte's still out camping, and I can't reach him, but I also wouldn't even know how to tell him. We were standing in this chilled, windowless room. No clocks, no sound, just a hum of fluorescent light. They took me inside another room, and her father waited outside. Strange. They handed me a clipboard, pushed the drawer open, and there she was, Trinity. It didn't look like her. Not exactly. Like her body had finally outrun her. Her hands were folded over her chest, like they were trying to make her look gentle. I nodded and said, it's her. I thought I'd feel something break deep inside me, but it didn't. It just felt cold, and that scared me more than anything. I wasn't trying to create drama, I just needed answers for why she was gone, and I panicked looking for answers. That's when I went back to the photo I took in her office, the budget memo. Line 47, the one she'd marked with, ask about Adak. I stared at it until my head hurt, and then I did something stupid. I made a burner, uploaded the page, caption, line 47, and that's all. By the time I got back from a run, I'd already had comments. One said, wait, isn't that a military site? And another said, wasn't the mom's plane headed to Alaska? That's when I panicked, deleted it all. I thought it would end there, but then a journalist screenshotted it. The caption was, we still have questions about the plane crash. And now it's circling everywhere. I didn't know if I just made everything worse, or cracked everything open. Was Trinity involved in her mom's plane crash? Remember the metal box Trinity gave me? Dented, bolted shut, heavier than it looked? Tonight I couldn't resist. I pried it open with a screwdriver, my hands shaking like I was stealing from her. Inside, there was just one thing. A floppy disk. Bright blue plastic, the kind you only see in old storage closets. But stuck to it, there was a yellow sticky note, folded in half. Her handwriting was on it. It said, I'm sorry. Let's see what side you choose. That's it? No files, no papers, no map, no nothing. Just a note taped to a dead piece of tech. I don't know if she meant it as a clue or a warning, but either way it felt like the beginning of something, and I couldn't undo it. I was still wondering what she meant and thinking how I was going to figure out this riddle when someone knocked on my door.